Hey y'all, and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're doing another cleaning video. We've done our blinds, we've done our top of our filter with the scrub and bubbles, and in today's video, we're going to be trying to tackle our stove, a glass top stove, and we're going to be using the scrub and bubbles. It worked great on our blinds, so in today's video, we're going to see what this can do to a glass top stove and see if it works. So y'all come on and join me. Help me clean my stove using scrub and bubbles. Let's get started. Okay, now I'm going to test just a little spot right back here to see how it does before we spray the whole top of our glass top stove. We're just going to spray it right there. And if y'all could see when we sprayed it, it already turned a color where that grease was on top of the stove. And you can see right around the edges, it's already turning a light, like brown look. So now we're going to take us a wet washcloth and we're just going to wash that little spot right there. And look how pretty and clean it came. Let's dry it with a paper towel. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead now. I think it's going to work great. We're going to spray the whole top of our stove. And then we'll get to the back side next. Now y'all watch how it turns color as I spray it on top of this glass top stove. We're going to see if the scrub and bubbles does to this. Now, just like we did on the blind video, washing our blinds with scrub and bubbles, we're going to let that sit for about 10 minutes and work its magic. Okay, you can tell where it's been sitting and soaking. So now, and you can even see the color change where it turned from a white to like a brownish color tint to it. That's where it's pulling up all that dirt, grime, and grease off the top of your stove. So now we're just going to take and we're going to start wiping it down and scrubbing a little bit as we wipe. Okay, we're going to rinse out our washcloth. Now the two things I've cleaned so far with this scrub and bubbles has worked great. So I hope it works out good to clean this stove top and all around the stove. We're going to clean the whole stove with this scrub and bubbles. Okay, now we're going to take our dry paper towel. Now, if you like those micro soft rags, I think that's what they call them, fiber rags, you could use one of them. But for myself, I just like to use a regular paper towel for this. Now, you've been down that aisle with all those cleaning products. And to me, I think this one right here is going to do a lot of jobs that all those different products they try to sell us does. They don't want us to know that we could buy one product to do a lot of cleaning with. Okay, now we're going to just scrub these certain spots one more time. Now to do these spots, I'm going to use my homemade scrubbing pad that I made. I'll link it down below. I've got a video showing you how to crochet one of these homemade scrubber pads. Now we're just going to give that a good scrub. We put a little bit more of the scrubbing bubbles on those certain spots. Now right here is actually a scratch. That's not going to come out. My pressure cooker on the bottom is sort of a little rough, and I accidentally moved it the wrong way one day on there and it scratched the top of it. Look how much more dirt and grease this little washcloth that I made took off. It's like a homemade scrubbing pad, or those little scrubbing buddies, I think is what they call them. I've never bought one of those, but I've seen them. Okay, now we're going to use our washcloth and wipe it off. Okay, that's what it looks like. We still got this part to go, and we're going to clean the front of the stove. But so far, I think it done a pretty good job on the top. Now, my stove's older. I've done a lot of canning on it, so you can tell it's not in perfect condition. But overall, that scrub and bubbles got it pretty clean. Okay, y'all. Now, this is later in the afternoon. I'm going to try to finish my stove. I got the glass part clean earlier. And now we're going to go ahead and we're going to take all this stuff down from up here. Now, y'all see how bad that backsplash looks. And even my stove right here. Because, you know, I do a lot of cooking videos. And a lot of cooking. Okay, y'all see how dirty the top of that stove is? Now we're going to see how our scrubbing bubbles does on this part of our stove. And I am cooking some chicken right now. So I'm going to just go ahead and we're going to do the backsplash first. Now I'm going to let that sit for about 10 minutes. Okay. Now I'm going to take this scrubber that we used on the top and we're going to start scrubbing this also. Now right here you can tell where this just got wet from where we sprayed this part and it's already trying to come off. I wiped it just a little. Look how the difference is already. So we're going to respray that one more time. And my chickens went off now too. So I don't have that steam coming from my oven. So now we're going to go ahead and spray all this. And we're going to let that soak just a few. I'll go ahead and start scrubbing. Now we're just going to take our wet washcloth and we're going to wipe it back down. Now this stove is an older stove. It's done a lot of cooking in its years. I've done a lot of canning on it, a lot of cooking, a lot of videos. So it has really paid for itself. Now it's getting it real clean. There's a few little spots right there that we're having to scrub. But I do know what that's from now that I can see it good. is from where we painted our cabinets. It's little bitty polka dots of gray. So it's some paint that was still built up on there that I didn't see. Now I can feel that is all the way clean. It's just real slick, where a while ago it was sort of gooey. Look how shiny and clean it got that part of the stove. Okay, that's what it looks like. That's what the scrubbing bubbles done to that. And here's where we have our eyes where you turn it on with. And look how pretty and clean that came. Where it had a grease buildup on it. Got every bit of that off. And right here is the glass top. Looks pretty good for an old stove. This stove's done a lot of cooking and a whole lot of canning. So now we're going to go ahead and we're going to try to do the front of the stove with the scrubbing bubbles. Just going to take the scrubbing bubbles and we're going to cover the whole front of the stove. Now we're going to let that set just like we did the other for about 10 minutes. And yes, I will have to clean the floor also, right around the edge, because it is dripping. But that'll be okay. I'll scrub that too. Okay, you can tell it's working its magic and it's getting that brown tint to it. So that means it's pulling off that dirt and grime that's on there. Grease. Even on the handle right there, look. It's getting it clean. So I'm going to take my scrubber. Now, if you've got just a sponge, but we're just going to do the same as we did with the top and the back. We're just going to scrub it down with this. And then we're going to wipe it good with that washcloth. Now, in today's video, I'm not going to do the inside. We're going to do that for a different video. We're just doing the outside of our stove with the scrubbing bubbles. So now let's wipe it down. Now we're going to take this dry towel and just dry it a little bit. Okay, there's the front of the stove. Look how pretty and silver it got our stainless steel part of the stove. It got it clean, plus it got it even shiny. And just like up here it did too. It got that part real shiny and clean. Well, I think the scrubbing bubbles done a pretty good job on our stove. That's what it looks like. I hope y'all like this video. So if you're looking for an easy way to clean your stove, try the scrub and bubbles and see what kind of results you get. I think overall, the scrub and bubbles on a stove done a great job. If you think you're going to give this a try, don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Comment down below what else you think that you can clean with scrub and bubbles. And oh yeah, don't forget to hit that hype button. It helps our videos get out there in the YouTube world. And like always, Travis and myself just want to say thanks for watching our videos. Share our videos. It helps our channel grow. And like always, happy cleaning.